What's going on, all you lovely people? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michael Hora, and this is a lovely penguin. Welcome, 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 guys. Today, we will be watching the explanation video for Yet to Come, which we've already watched. So if you haven't watched that video, go back and watch it. But we're going to be watching it. It was created by none other than one of our favorites here on this channel, xCeleste. So we're going to be watching this. And before we get into that, guys, I actually have a big announcement. I made a Patreon, so a lot of you guys have been asking for that. It's going to have a lot of the content that I'm not allowed to put up on YouTube. It'll be over there. So we're going to be running through the show Run BTS. We'll also do a couple of live performances that get blocked in a lot of places when you post it up onto YouTube, so that you guys can actually see those reactions as well. And then also it's just another way that you guys can support as well. So it's a monthly thing, and then I'll be putting out one video a week. Those will be on Sundays, so be on the lookout for that, and I'd appreciate if you decide to help out. None other than that, guys, thank you for continuing to sub to the channel. I hope that if you're not subbed, you'll feel free to go ahead and click sub and join into the party here, the waddle as we call it. And yeah, guys, let's dive into this explanation video. Let's go.
Sup, Flare Squad, welcome back to my channel and to an in-depth explanation video.
Hi, xCeleste.
This time I'll be going over BTS's Yet to Come music video.
Because we definitely missed references.
As soon as the MV begins, you hear the sound of the ocean as Jungkook finds a spot to sit and admire the view of the desert. But why do we hear the ocean if he's in the desert? BTS's song called Sea had the lyrics, and the desert we feared got filled with our blood, sweat, and tears to become the sea. Ocean, desert, the world. Everything the same, different name. The blue ocean is nothing more than the golden desert. It's a reminder that where there's hope, there's trial. Without hardships, there wouldn't be success. Jungkook
I like that. That's awesome. That's a really great sentiment, and it's very true. It's very, very true. That's really cool, though. Yeah, see, Sea is a song we haven't actually watched or listened to yet. So, of course, there's going to be the music videos that I don't know, I haven't seen. I think I got all the references to the videos that I have seen, though. So we'll see if I was right or wrong about a lot of them.
Reenacts a scene from their prologue, where instead of viewing the desert, he sees the ocean, meaning hope. Now this present Jungkook sees 7 of the boys together sitting on school chairs. And they're sitting in the same order from their music video, just one day. A truck drives across the desert, similar to the prologue scene when they drove across the beach.
Also haven't seen prologue.
This truck is linked to their fictional BTS universe storyline, where Jin is the owner of this vehicle. We see Jin wearing this studded jacket while looking over at a statue with wings.
Is that
this jacket and statue resembles the one from their Blood, Sweat, and Tears music video.
Oh,
the statue in Blood, Sweat, and Tears represented the god Abraxas. Abraxas begetteth truth and lying, good and evil, light and darkness in the same word and in the same act. You'll notice a lot of references to things that need each other, just like the ocean and the desert, along with hope and trial.
Interesting. I didn't notice the Blood, Sweat, and Tears reference there. I definitely would have known it for the jacket, that's for sure. But the angel, maybe. I figured the angel had something else to do with one of the videos. I just couldn't place it.
We see him posing similar to the ending pose of Fake Love. During this ending pose of Fake Love, they sing the lyrics, I grew a flower that can't be bloomed in a dream that can't come true. But then we see Yoongi sitting on a piano surrounded by flowers that have grown in the middle of the desert. And this scene reminded me of their Japanese music video, Stay Gold.
Ooh,
during Stay Gold, there are scenes showing an apocalyptic city. And we also see Jimin inside a bus while outside is orange. They later followed the gold light that led them to a beautiful field of flowers. and that gold light represented army.
Ah.
Since the members' outfits are a reflection
Interesting.
of past music videos, Suga's outfit seemed to be resembling War of Hormone.
Haven't seen that one yet either.
During Suga's verse, he says, "That uncomfortable title we were given one day, we are still abashed by being called the best." To me, this line reflected his lyrics from C when he said, "Our second name was idols from a small agency with no connections." It showcases the growth in their career, from being told they weren't going to be successful to now being called the best.
There we go.
Suga continues by saying that he
The
just loves
boys.
music and nothing much has changed from back then. Now, we know the piano is linked to Suga's character in the fictional storyline, but it's also linked to Suga personally. If you read his lyrics for First Love, it talks about his endless love and passion for both music and piano. RM also states that there were a lot of changes, but he's also...
Hold on, let's just read those lyrics real quick. In the corner of my childhood house, a brown piano settled on one side. Even when I pushed you away, even when I resented meeting you, you were firmly by my side. I won't let you go ever again, either my birth and the end of my life.
RM also states that there were a lot of changes, but he's also still the same. To me, this reflected his lyrics in Fake Love, when he said, "I changed everything just for you, but I don't know me. Who are you?" Throughout BTS's career, they've opened up about their struggles with their personas and trying to figure out who they are. During RM's Proof of Inspiration clip, he said he chose Intro Persona to include in the anthology album. Intro Persona starts with, "Who am I?" He has been thinking about that a lot. He has many different personas and has all these different me's. But he found that all these personas that he's been shifting between are all him. At this point in his career, he knows who he is now, and he knows he's still the same. But yes,
Nice.
RM is wearing a similar jean-on-jean outfit from Fake Love while he's inside a container.
Now he's
They
outside
recreated
the
the container from the...
Also, sorry, we'll skip back a second here, but yeah, I mean, what RM is talking about, at least what she thinks he's talking about, of like that journey of self acknowledgement, self awareness, and like self understanding yourself, is so important in everybody's life, whether or not you're on stage in front of people, or if you're working in an office, or you're working at a fast food joint, or you're in school, or whatever. Like, it's super important for everybody to take that time to find out who they are as a person and to figure yourself out. And it really is super important, and it's something you should be doing as well. It's something I'm doing. It's something I've done a lot of in the last 10 years of my life. And it's not easy, you know. Like they said earlier in the video, where it's like, you know, there's two different C's, but like there's trials and tribulations with everything in order to get to success or whatever. Like, you know, I mean, it kind of comes down to what's your definition of success, but regardless, there's going to be trouble. It's not going to be easy. It's going to require some perseverance so that you can build yourself, build your character, and be strong in your character. And yeah, I only say that because like I've been doing it, and it's like, yeah, it's never a process that really truly ends, because the thing is, like, we're going to keep growing as people, and things will change about us, and that's okay. But it's a matter of being aware and acknowledging and seeing who we are, because there are different parts of us. There just is. And there's going to be new parts, and some of those old parts will leave. That's the way it goes, you know? So I really love that. I really love how RM's going about it on this, for sure. So yeah, let's keep going.
While he's inside a container. They recreated the container from the music video Run, Now, in
we
the
haven't watched Run
storyline,
yet.
RM's character lives in a container due to poverty and works at a gas station.
Saw that
Notice
in
the
the,
gas pumps behind him that are buried in the sand.
Oh,
Is seen standing next.
Sorry, we got broken up by the ad there. That makes so much sense why there's the gas pumps next to the container. That makes so much more sense. I was wondering about that. I was like, I feel like that should make sense, but it just doesn't. That was the biggest question mark for me in the whole video. I was like, I just don't get it. So that was apparently from Run, the song Run, which we haven't watched yet, but we'll get to it.
Pumps behind him
See?
that are buried in the sand.
There you go.
V is seen standing next to a school desk with a flower in a vase. His outfit could be linked to their school uniforms from Boy in Love, where they also had a rose that they gave to a girl.
I haven't seen this video yet.
V was also surrounded by roses in his Singularity music video. Now, there were so many references to their Spring Day music video.
Yeah, there were.
Starting with Jungkook standing in front of the You Never Walk Alone carousel. His jacket is also very similar.
It is similar.
J-Hope is wearing the green sweater and is seen in front of the same train he was on. But this time, it's broken down
Called that
and
one.
aged.
What's
His
up?
outfit also resembled the one from Highlight Reel. Jimin is wearing a similar striped black and white shirt with a light blue jacket. Instead of picking up the shoes by the ocean, he picks up the shoes from the desert.
I will
He does
say I
the
missed the
same
shoes.
motion from Spring Day. Note, Jimin also does the reaching for the sky motion similar to his Lie short film. V is seen creating a frame with his fingers, which mimics what both him and Jin did during Spring Day. The music video also ended with a reenactment of the train scene, but this time they're inside the school bus. But why do we have all these Spring Day references? Spring Day's lyrics talk about loss and longing. They sing, "And winter is going to be over. I miss you. I'll be there to see you. I'll come for you. Past the end of winter's cold, until the spring day comes again." I believe the Spring Day references in the music video showcase that winter is over. They're no longer stuck in snow. They're now moving forward and looking towards the future as they sing. Yeah, the past was honestly the best, but my best is what comes next. We're just running forward. Promise that we'll keep on coming back for more. Similar to the scene in Sewuzu, they're in a bus traveling in the desert on their way to Army. They went from traveling on a train in Spring Day to hopping on a bus for their next journey. A reenactment from Blood, Sweat, and Tears was done to reveal this school bus.
Right?
Instead of revealing Sweat and Tears was done to reveal this school bus. Instead of revealing the statue of Abraxas, it reveals this bus that represents their debut music video, No More Dream.
That's right.
In No More Dream, they ask, "What is your dream?" And Suga says he wants a big house, big cars, and big rings, but not actually having a big dream. So as this scene happens, they sing the lyrics, "Do you have a dream? What's at the end of the path?" The members now have a dream and their path makes a full circle. They see their beginnings, and this anthology album is a reflection of their past works.
Yeah, it really is.
They began their debut music video by exiting this school bus. Now they're entering this school bus once again. But as they were running to this bus, it reminded me of their Forever Young music video. Forever Young is about keeping a youthful mentality and to keep dreaming as you move forward in life. This goes hand in hand with this scene of them running back to the school bus. BTS also used a snippet of ARMY and BTS singing Forever Young together during their new song, For Youth. What does re-entering this bus mean? RM in Yet to Come said, "There were a lot of changes, but I'm still the same, a new chapter. The boys will never forget where they started, and they're still the same boys, but this time, they're ready to move into the new chapter. This concludes Chapter 1, and the best moment is yet to come.
Chapter 1, gotta
Now,
love it.
I'm about to get into some deep theories involving V and Jin. Although this music video references old MVs, notice how it was BU heavy references. Please refer to my BTS storyline summary if you're not familiar or if you're confused about the BU.
Let's see.
Okay, at this point in the BTS universe storyline, Jin has already saved all of the boys, but it seems like the mysterious cat struck another deal with Jungkook. V, on the other hand, has always been suspicious of Jin. Even though Jin has been traveling back in time and creating different timelines, V could still remember it. At first, V only thought he was just having nightmares of the boys' deaths and tragedies, but then he comes to realize that these were not dreams, but events that happened in past timelines. During Yet to Come, the scene switched from Jin to V. The blood, sweat, and tears eye-covering scene, the framed hand scene. Even though V also did this in Spring Day, notice how the camera motion is closer to Jin's. Now, at first, I couldn't find a huge connection with V's outfit and school desk, but if Jin and V are switching roles, this scene reminds me of the Smeraldo flower accident with Jin in the highlight reel. These scenes bring me back to the Euphoria music video, where Jin basically reenacts V's motion. When he stood at the top, the smile was similar to the Yet to Come scene. Now in the storyline so far, it seemed as if the protagonist would now be Jungkook if he made a deal with the cat, but why is V switching roles with Jin? We know V is aware of Jin's struggles and was the first to try to help. Could this represent him knowing what Jin has gone through firsthand and feeling as if he went through these events himself, like seeing himself in Jin's shoes? That's kind of the vibe I was getting from this. But we shall see what comes next now that we've concluded the first chapter in the BTS universe storyline. As for more references that were made, let me go over them real quick. We see a scene of Jungkook running.
Well, let's hold on for just a second there. Oh, I will say this. It's one of the things that I appreciate about BTS and what they do, but at the same time, it's too much. They put too many references in everything. It's too much. Like, how can you be that creative? Like, there's just it's just so much. It's too much, guys. Like, how can like every single shot in like every video have some sort of a reference or hidden meaning or anything like that? It's too much. It's crazy. And I don't like it. But you also gotta respect it too, because it is pretty damn impressive. It's just so much. Why? All right, let's see what's going on with On here.
References that were made. Let me go over them real quick. We see a scene of Jungkook running up a hill, referencing the On music video. Jungkook balancing on the bus is similar to I Need You and Euphoria. Similar to the Euphoria music video, they're all wearing white. They're also seen in the back of the truck. The truck scene also reflects their prologue. But yes, you guys, that was my in-depth explanation video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to click that like button and join the Flare Squad by subscribing. Thanks for watching.
Alright, let's give it up for xCeleste. Go hit her with the like, go hit her with the sub, go do all those things because she's amazing and awesome. And we always love reacting to her videos. But, yeah, guys. A lot of that I caught. I will say I'm surprised at how much I caught. I think because like I do think about the sets a lot and I think about the props and whatnot. it's a little easier for me to pay attention to that kind of thing. Although my memory is usually not great, so that's another reason why I'm like, it's also quite impressive. But yeah, there's a lot there. Obviously, I haven't seen every music video yet. We're still working our way up through it chronologically this time. So I don't even know what's next on the agenda, to be honest with you guys. But for Sunday, we're going to watch the 2020 MMAs, I believe, which is the one that they had to do with no audience and stuff. So that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this week's video, guys. Thank you. And then also as well, if you'd be so willing and kind to join me on Patreon, link will be down in the description down below as well. And yeah, other than that, guys, I love you. Stay aggressively positive. And come check us out on Twitch and all that stuff too. Don't forget about that. But yeah, guys, love you. Bye.